Let's just start at the top, the very top of the league, not just the East. The Boston Celtics defeating the Miami Heat in the series 4-1. So it's not super interesting to talk about. I'm not worried about, when I was over for the draft, you were asking me about, the Miami game and, them winning that one game and how was it. And it's just, it doesn't really fucking matter to me. They had to hit over 50% of their threes, hit 23 threes. It's a team playoff record for them. They had to literally break records to be able to beat us. So, and they beat us again by 10, not by 20, not by 30, not 10. I'm okay with it. I can live with that.
How's
Moving
Chris
forward
Stapps doing?
He's going to be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think honestly with him being out and then the additional rest that he's going to be getting with until the next round goes forward and starts, I think he's going to be perfectly fine. So
did I cut you off?
No, go ahead. Yeah, no, you're good.
But I don't really care about the fucking Celtics because they're going to win the finals, so fuck them. But where do the Heat go from here? What do they? Is this a blow it up situation? Is this a run it back situation?
So I think a lot of their core is there, right? So I think that with Jimmy being out, they thought they had a legitimate chance with Jimmy being in there, and they may have. And the only reason we think that is because of last year and the Cinderella run and Jimmy being playoff Jimmy and the whole nine. They paid Jimmy a lot of fucking money, dude, to just be okay in the regular season and get them to that 8 seed. And you have to play Boston immediately. Sucks, dude. It really does. It fucking sucks for them, because they could have maybe gone a little bit further. Not if they played the Knicks. I think they would have got blown out by the Knicks. But, maybe if they play the 3rd seed or the 4th seed, then I think they might have a better chance. When you're looking at their free agent that they have, Caleb Martin, Kevin Love, Josh Richardson all have player options for next year. And the most notable player is old ass Patty Mills and DeLon Wright are like the two guys who are unrestricted free agents. The rest of the guys are just restricted guys who are most likely not going to go ahead and lead the team. And no one significant. You still have Tyler Hero there. Jaime Jaquez is a really good rookie and has a really bright future ahead of him. Jimmy's still there. But I have serious questions about Jimmy. I looked up what he was making way earlier in the year because I'm like, dude, he's not playing well. And they fucking paid him a lot of fucking money to do this. Like, he's in the upper echelon of how much guys are getting paid. And it's just, I get it what he can do for you in the playoffs. And he flips the switch and he's great. You keep those core guys together, and I think you build off of it. I'm not sure what exactly they need, because I think they added a great addition in Terry Rozier, and obviously he was out for this series too, which I think makes a huge difference as well. So Rozier, Butler, and Bam, I think are a really good core group of guys, and getting them an entire offseason to work together to get them to actually mesh and gel might push them further up the standings by the time we're talking about this next year on the podcast. I think they'll be okay. Just with the injury stuff, and they don't have super significant free agents to bring back. I think Caleb Martin definitely warrants it. But outside of that, they can substitute a lot of these guys in and out.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Love's career is probably over. Patty Mills, I shouldn't say over. He might sign somewhere next year, but he's not a needle mover anymore.
Yeah.
The Duncan Robinson stuff has been weird all season. They need to figure something out with that. Obviously, Tyler Hero was hurt a lot, so it may just be a simple. They just need to get healthy and run it back. There's we're not gonna approach these conversations. What do Miami Heat need to win the NBA Finals next year? Because I don't think there's any shot. But
right,
it's just. There's some very, very clear kingpins in the league right now, and they're young. Timberwolves, Thunder, Celtics, and it's to compete with those guys, you're gonna have to get healthy. Jimmy Butler's like 34. Yeah,
he's getting up there. Yeah,
it's makes a lot of money, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. I mean, if they come out and they shit the bed start of next year, that might be someone they may be looking to move at the trade deadline next year because. you got to capitalize on some value on him while you can. Otherwise, you're just going into a future of not much for the Miami Heat.
Absolutely. And especially with the coach you have there, right? I mean, you probably have one of the top 3, top 2, top 1 coaches in the league right now. And for fucking past forever, it feels like. He makes work and makes do with a lot of the talent that's around. So you just got to get him okay talent around some of your superstars, and I think the team will be okay. Just the Jimmy stuff is definitely eyebrow raising. It was eyebrow raising in the middle of the season for me. And then with him getting injured and out, they took 1 game away from Boston. Congratulations, that's fantastic for you. I guess you can hang your hat on it, put a banner up. I don't care, but it's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on for the offseason.